He was just a kid who dropped out of school at 16. A self-described terrible student who preferred coding to classrooms. Fast forward to today, and that same kid is the billionaire founder of Shopify, one of the biggest e-commerce platforms in the world. This is the incredible story of Tobias Lütke, a journey from a small town in Germany to the pinnacle of the tech world. Tobias, or Toby as he's known, grew up in Koblenz, Germany. He wasn't your typical academic achiever. While his friends were hitting the books, Toby was fascinated by computers. He got his first computer at age 6, a Schneider CPC, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already rewriting game code and teaching himself how to program. School felt restrictive, a place that didn't value his unique skills. So at 16, he made a bold decision. He left traditional education behind to pursue an apprenticeship in computer programming. This was a pivotal moment. It wasn't about giving up on learning. It was about choosing a different, more hands-on path that truly ignited his passion. He spent his days immersed in code, honing the skills that would later become the foundation of his empire. In 2002, love entered the picture and changed everything. Toby met his future wife, Fiona, online. After a few months, he decided to move to Canada to be with her. Arriving in a new country with no college degree and just his programming skills, he needed a way to make a living. Toby and his friend, Scott Lake, decided to turn their shared passion for snowboarding into a business. They wanted to sell high-end snowboards online, but they hit a major snag. All the existing e-commerce software was terrible. It was clunky, expensive, and didn't offer the flexibility they needed. For a perfectionist programmer like Toby, this was unacceptable. He couldn't find a tool he liked, so he decided to build his own. This is where the magic really began. Toby spent a couple of intense months coding, not just building a snowboard shop, but crafting a whole new e-commerce platform from scratch. The snowboard store, named Snowdevil, was born. It did okay, but something more significant was happening. Friends and other entrepreneurs saw their slick, custom-built website and started asking, "Hey, can you build one for me too?" Toby and his partners realized the real gold wasn't in selling snowboards. It was in the software they had created to sell them. The platform itself was the product. In 2006, they pivoted. They shut down Snowdevil and officially launched Shopify. The name was simple, memorable, and perfectly captured their mission, to make it easy for anyone to set up their own online shop. They weren't just selling software. They were selling empowerment. The early days were a grind. The team was tiny, working out of coffee shops, coding, handling customer support, and trying to get the word out. Toby was the chief everything officer, coding the platform by day and answering customer emails by night. He believed so deeply in his product that he was willing to do whatever it took to make it succeed. He understood that to build a great company, you had to be obsessed with your customers' success. One of the biggest turning points came in 2010. Shopify was growing, but they needed capital to scale. They caught the attention of Bessemer Venture Partners, a major Silicon Valley venture capital firm. The initial offer wasn't quite what Toby had hoped for. So he made a gutsy move. He walked away. It was a huge risk, but it showed his confidence and his commitment to his vision. The VC firm was so impressed by his conviction that they came back with a much better offer, leading to a $7 million investment. This infusion of cash allowed Shopify to hire more engineers, improve the platform, and ramp up their marketing efforts. From there, Shopify's growth was explosive. They focused relentlessly on making the platform user-friendly, powerful, and accessible to everyone, from a single artisan selling handmade crafts to a large, established brand. They understood that the future of retail was not about one giant marketplace, but about millions of independent businesses. Toby's philosophy was always to arm the rebels, giving small entrepreneurs the same tools and technology that the big players had. This democratizing vision resonated with millions around the world. In 2015, Shopify went public, a massive milestone that cemented its place as a tech giant. Toby Lütke, the high school dropout from Germany, was now a billionaire. But for him, it was never just about the money. He remained deeply involved in the product, often still diving into the code himself. He fostered a unique company culture based on trust, craftsmanship, and long-term thinking. He famously said, "My favorite meetings are the ones that I have with a single engineer talking about a particular product." Toby's leadership style is unconventional. He's an introvert who prefers deep thinking over loud proclamations. He's a systems thinker, constantly analyzing how different parts of the business and the market fit together. He draws inspiration from video games, believing they offer valuable lessons in problem-solving, resource management, and building engaging systems. This unique perspective has allowed him to steer Shopify through the ever-changing landscape of technology and commerce, constantly innovating and staying ahead of the curve. Today, Shopify powers millions of businesses in over 175 countries, generating hundreds of billions of dollars in sales. It has become the backbone of modern retail. And it all started because one guy couldn't find a good way to sell snowboards online. Tobias Lütke's story is a powerful reminder that the path to success isn't always linear. It's not about following a pre-written script or having the right degree. It's about passion, obsession, and having the courage to build the tools you wish existed in the world. It's about recognizing a problem and, instead of complaining, deciding to solve it yourself. From a teenage coder to a tech visionary, Toby's journey proves that with the right skills and an unstoppable drive, you can build an empire from a single line of code.